Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes it's even ghurur, right? It's almost a delusion as well for a person when they're so capable of explaining the Quran and of understanding it and so forth, but it doesn't actually have an effect on their action and on their heart. It doesn't purify the heart. It doesn't soften the heart, but they can give a very good dars about it. So we need to understand that it's not necessarily just reflection. Yes, of course, كتاب أنزلناه إليك مبارك ليدبروا آياته, right? That this book has been revealed so that they may reflect upon its ayat. But it's also the recitation of it. The recitation of it is also carries its own barakah and its own benefit.
Sheikh al-Minshawi, rahmatullahi alayhi. You mentioned Sheikh Ayman Suwaid as well. I believe he mentioned that his recitation, yani, is like the recitation that when you take like the water and you just cool down the heart, you pour it up straight onto the heart, absolutely cools down the heart. And it's like the recitation you can imagine that almost like especially for me, like this kind of, when I used to listen to his recitation, it almost sounds like the closest you could possibly get to what it might have sounded like when Jibreel alayhi salam recited to Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. It's because there's something very, yani, it's very hard to describe it.
Rawhani.
Yeah, something very divine about the recitation. Something very, very deep about the recitation, subhanAllah.
And that's a reflection of his inner state. As they say that the tongue is a reflection of a person's heart, right? When a person's heart is in a wrong place, then that reflects in their speech. In the same way, when a person's heart is connected to Allah and is pure, then their tilawah also reflects that.